Good morning. It is 7:17. An accident right now. Whitney Avenue at Mission. And a bit of a slowdown now, northbound 99 at 12th Avenue. To the phone, here is Dan in Sonoma. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday to you and everybody else, Sean. It is Monday, so that means the Chicago shooting report. 8 shot, 2 killed. Kind of low for Chicago. And this is according to ABC News 7. So that's the weekly report. It never ends, sadly. It does seem to be getting a little bit better. I wonder if they're taking a break. You know, all the people that want to do this sort of thing. It is a bit low. And here's the thing. What I'm worried about is, we had a shooting, I think, over the weekend. And with crime and murders across the country, as I reported last week, the Democrats are going to say, "Oh, look, these gun control laws, they're working." And of course, the media's going to jump all over that. So, anyways, keep a sharp eye for that.
And get ready to turn in your gun.
Absolutely, yeah. Your guns are the problem. Just ask the Ukrainians.
Yeah.
Just ask the Ukrainians. Yeah, look what happened to those guys. Yeah. Nothing here to see. Nothing happened. I was teasing a story last week about the economy. There are 4 people that I know, and I'll use it as an example. All 4 are doing pretty well for themselves. The first 2, and I won't mention their names, obviously, but they're upper. They've made quite a bit of money over the years, and I've talked to them about the economy. To them, they're not worried because a lot of their money's in the stock market. They've made quite a bit. In fact, they said this has been their biggest year. And so they're not terribly worried about it. So in other words, the rich are kind of getting richer, the poor are getting poorer. That's what I see. But these other 2 people are the key to this particular segment. These are, again, 2 people that I know. They've both been working in pretty high-profile companies for the better part of 30 years. Each within about a week of each other, just before Christmas, were not fired, but they were forced into retirement. They gave them a severance package, and I won't say how much it was or how many months that they gave them, but they sent them on their way, and they didn't have any choice in the matter. Now, I see this as a major red flag. Whenever companies, especially large corporations, see bad news on the horizon, they start to downsize. They make themselves smaller and more efficient with, less people or people that are, less expensive, because your biggest expense with any company is your payroll. And so you get out the senior people like my 2 friends here, and you bring up younger people, you pay them a lot less to do the same job. Obviously, that's a cost-cutting measure. But this is a red flag for me that this economy is going to be bad this year. It's going to be very bad for certain segments. I don't see it getting any better. I don't see the inflation. And again, the lies about the inflation coming down, that's a lie. All the prices are still up there. They haven't come down. Maybe a little bit of dip here and there. I'm not talking. Who cares about a 2 or 3 cent drop in the gas price? It's still, way above what it was when Feeble Joe took office.
Well, they're going back up. Gas prices,
of course it is.
They're going back up.
Of course it is. So anyway, no, this is an unpredictable year. I'm still one of the few people saying we have been in a recession since 2022.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten out of it. It's just gotten worse. It just hasn't been declared.
Well, no, they won't declare it.
No.
They won't declare it. The only way they would declare it is if somehow the Republicans were in power, which will never happen again.
If they keep up their shenanigans and Republicans don't do anything about it, that's certainly true. Here's a story for you and Dan from Elk Grove, because I know you guys are big movie buffs and music buffs. British Film Institute, I don't know much about these people. There was a story in Fox News the other day that they are placing trigger warnings on screenings of classic James Bond films.
Oh, yeah.
And the quote from the spokesman is that, this will cause offense to some people. Well, first of all,
so what?
Well, that's the thing. First of all, when you hear stories like this, when you hear a song that is somebody was offended by, suddenly it's off the list and you don't hear it anymore. It's removed from every platform you can possibly imagine. Usually, you never find the source of who said that, because I want to have pushback. There should be pushback to, in this case, the British Film Institute. Basically, they should say, go jump off a bridge, whatever. If you don't want to watch this particular film, don't watch that film. But don't remove it from the list if I want to see it, especially the classic James Bond films.
The censors have got to go. It's gotten out of control, Dan.
Well, Sean Connery, I guess he's too manly for these girly men at the British Film Institute.
You don't have a right to not be offended. Bitter, angry people shouldn't be making policy. Just because somebody's offended by something doesn't make it bad.
But what I'm waiting for is the pushback. The pushback has been long overdue. And I want to have names, faces. Who the hell is pushing this idea? Because this woke cleanliness or cleaning needs to be put to an end.
Yeah, they're going to do that, but they're going to show porn to your kids in school. So yeah, it makes perfect sense to me, Dan. I thank you so much. You are a fine American,
but a bad Mexican. Never gets old.
I will talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, bud.
7:23.